Hope you get nice holidays and partied a bit, I guess, for Christmas. For those who, well, participate in it and New Year's. But yeah, so let's start with Shutter as always.
Hi everyone, and Happy New Year. So yeah, on Shutter side, we published a new Keeper release that only has some minor performance updates for Gnosis, and we're working on packaging it and deploying it to the different Keeper sets. And we should be able to resume testing to target the Aragon validators that have Shutter enabled on mainnet shortly. And yeah, that's it.
All right, testing.
Hi, nothing important from my side. Just consulted Chetna a little bit regarding his tests.
Thank you, Chetna.
Yeah, so I've integrated the East tests with Go Ethereum and with Gnosis, and all the tests have been fixed for Shanghai and Cancun. I'm working on fixing some tests for Prague and Osaka, and then I'll start integration with Aragon and Nethermind.
Wait, can you restart like just bullet points a bit slower? I got lost in.
Yeah. I fixed the tests for Cancun and Shanghai.
Okay.
And I'm working on fixing them for Prague and Osaka as well, so they are properly integrated. And then we'll also work on integrating Aragon and Nethermind.
I thought you said wrap up earlier in the internal code before. Okay, thank you. And then just let's move on to normal client updates. So Nethermind.
Hi. So we're mostly working on preparing for the 1.36.0 release. This is one that is quite a big one, containing lots of performance improvements, like RPC changes. But at the moment, there's a few memory leak issues that we're looking into. But hopefully it'll be released by sometime next week. Other than that, I guess preparing for Amsterdam a bit. And Nethermind is running well on the first block access list DevNet.
All right, thank you. Aragon.
No updates from me. Perhaps Mark, do you have updates?
Sorry, I was talking on mute. So I think we have an issue with Chido which we're still chasing down. That's been hanging around for some time for us. I think in terms of general Aragon, a bit like Nethermind, our main focus at the moment is on performance. Now, I guess this isn't Gnosis specific, but basically we're trying to get Aragon's performance in line with all of the other nodes, because it's a bit of a, if you look at the comparative tests, it's a bit it's slow at the moment, to say the least. I think we've had a lot of focus on that over the last few weeks, so hopefully 3.4 will show a big improvement in throughput. As I say, I'm not sure how significant that will be for you guys, but that's where our main focus is.
All right, performance is always good. You mentioned an issue, but I didn't quite catch what it was.
Yeah, so we're having syncing issues with a block on Chido, which Milan was looking at it, but has been away, and I don't think anybody else has picked it up. So we need to look at it this week to kind of work out what's going on. So
yeah, I was about to look at it. I think it's cannot re-execute Chido, right? Like there is a
yeah, there's a block on it which
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to look into it today, or if I have time. Well, maybe I won't. Okay, but tomorrow, okay, we can discuss it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just have the block number, it would be good to share it on the core dev call, because Shadow anyways is in a very weird state at the moment. So yeah, we will also be looking at that.
Yeah, I've shared the issue, but I think it's our internal problem rather than.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the issue is we need to get over our internal problem, and then we'll get to the general weirdness, if you know what I mean, which we also need to get resolved, I think.
Got it. All right. Thank you. Gav, is you here? Yes.
Yep. Hi. Happy New Year. There was a fork before the New Year. It was not a Happy New fork, for guests at least. Yeah. So what happened is there was a leftover. There was something I did not really. I forgot to change. I forgot to add the fork in the handling of new payload v4. Where I'm really dumbfounded is I have no idea why this was not discovered in tests, because there's been a shadow fork and this should have been found. So yeah, I'm just wondering who can I talk to, because I need to figure this one out. It makes no sense that this was not detected in tests.
Wasn't it because it was like a post Fusaka client, or a client that uses new Fusaka primitives or something, and we only used Lighthouse 7.1, I think, on the DevNet or in the Shadow forks?
So no, it's not that, because on my own machine, I was running also the updated version of a Lighthouse, the same. And when the fork happened, the problem was there too. And since I fixed the problem, it's been running ever since. I still haven't upgraded. So no, that's not what the problem is. So either there's something weird in the way the shadow fork was made, or there's something I don't understand about shadow forks, which is also possible. But yeah, I want to get to the bottom of this, because this is, I mean, yeah, something like this should not have happened. So I would like to prevent it from happening next time. And otherwise, I had a few questions for clients. So Guest is going to, before the client, the questions, Guest is going to make a new release soon, which we haven't decided yet, but it's probably going to be 1.6.17. Sorry, 1.17.0. And yeah, we're going to push that, but I don't know exactly when it's going to happen. I started working on that by simply rebasing, but the final commit does not exist yet. And the question that comes is for other clients is, we are probably going to deprecate the protocol ETH68. Is that a problem on Gnosis chains?
Good question. I don't know. I guess, yeah, who's still using ETH68 in the clients here?
Well, Aragon supports ETH68, but we also principally run on ETH69 now. So I don't think there'll be a problem with deprecating it.
Cool. Okay, perfect. That's
from our
that's
perspective.
what yeah, okay.
Yeah,
If you
just quickly go through all the clients just to make sure. Nanomite, I'm assuming also no problem for you.
Yeah, that should be fine.
And that
we support 68.
perfect. And that
Yeah, Red also uses both of them.
okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you.
But yeah, I think it's worth looking into this shadow or the fork issue, because I'm perfectly sure I ran it myself that Geth was running like 25% of the keys on Geth or on the shadow fork. So I also don't quite get what happened here.
I mean, what happened is that it was never sending an ETH payload v4. and then during the fork it started doing it. So I'm not sure why that happened. That did not happen during the shadow fork, and it happened at the fork. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, makes sense. Dan?
Yeah, no major updates on Ret since the hard fork.
Sorry, I didn't hear it. I don't know if it's on my side.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you repeat?
Yeah, I was saying there has been no major updates on Ret since the hard fork.
Got it. I'm not sure if we mentioned it last time, but REST is now in version 1 basically. So it's finally considered somewhat stable, at least the database format is not going to change. So for anyone who wants to run REST, now is the time. And we're actually going to push a bit more for kind of diversity again soon, or hopefully while Fusaka happens. And so regarding Fusaka, unfortunately, still the issue with Shadow we are resolving, but that's the main priority now after the balancer hack and hot fork. And regarding the balancer hot fork, well, except for this small geth issue, everything went well. The funds were recovered a few minutes after the hot fork happened, and I saw no issues about any clients during the hot fork. We dropped from, I think, 96 or so to 92% of participation, but we're actually up to 97 now, so it's exactly as before, or maybe even a bit better. So yeah, I would say all in all, it was a fairly successful hot fork, even if it was definitely a contentious one. So yeah, thank you again for your involvement. It was a very tough situation in terms of principles, and also of course it was a lot of work. So yes, thanks everyone. And with that said, I think that's it for today. Are there any questions or comments? All right, then I will just wish you a happy new year again, and see you next week.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.